everybody, a very good evening and a very warm welcome to all of you, all the students, all the parents, everybody who is watching this session. A very good evening and a very warm welcome to all of you to this super amazing, the first ever session of your grade 8 academic year 2023-24. That is the orientation session with me, Pritesh, your host, your dose, and a proud educator from Embibe, welcoming you to the session. Now, in many of my sessions, students have asked me that, sir, why are you with Embibe? What is Embibe? ये Embibe में होता क्या है? ये है वो है. We are not even able to find much information on the internet, blah 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 blah. So all that plus आपका grade 8 क्या होगा? ग्रेड 8 में आप क्या क्या पढ़ेंगे, ग्रेड 8 के सिलेबस क्या होगा, ग्रेड 8 में आपको कितना टाइम अपने पढ़ाई को देना चाहिए, कितना सेल्फ स्टडी को देना चाहिए, कितना क्लासेस को देना चाहिए, कितना आपको मस्ती और गेमिंग को देना चाहिए, दैट एंड अ लॉट मोर विल बी कवर्ड इन टुडेज ओरिएंटेशन सेशन. बट बिफोर वी मूव अहेड गाइज, लेट मी टेल यू अ फ्यू थिंग्स अबाउट योर ग्रेड 8. Now, I clearly remember my 8th standard because it was the first time that I was leaving home and I went to a hostel, I went to a boarding school. So, I shifted from my home to boarding. So, for me, 8th standard was, I would say, like, it was the life-changing year of my life. Now, if you talk generally, mostly for all the students, when they step into grade 8, there is a very big biological change in their in their bodies, and that is because they become teens, right? Usually when a student enters grade 8, the child is in his teens. He just starts 13 years of age, right? So when you guys start your teenage, there is a sudden change in the hormonal balance of your body. There is a sudden change in the physical appearance of your body. You tend to think differently, you tend to act differently, you get to know a lot about yourself as well. And when all this is going on, simultaneously there is a sudden increase in the learning experiences also, because your subjects change, your your subjects get a bit more intense, the teaching goes a bit more in depth, and that is why it is very important that a child strikes a balance between school, personal life and social life, because social well-being is also very critical during this age. If parents are watching this session, let me tell you that during this age, when the child turns 13 and onwards, the child's social skills develop. Either the child tends to become an introvert or an extrovert or an ambivert, and there are so many different terms these days. So it's very important that the social health of the child is also focused on during this transitionary phase, and that is why today this session is being conducted, where you will be given light on how to handle yourself. For parents, it is how to handle your teenage kid during this phase, right? So let us begin without any further delay, and let me tell you a little bit about Embibe, just a brief introduction. So basically, Embibe page per, when you go to www.embibe.com, you will see that you get a plethora of learning experiences. You get interactive, immersive learning experience and absolutely free, unlimited access to test, assignment, study material, question, solution, explanation to solution, books, reference books, NCERTs, and that too of any board, any grade, any subject, and in any language, completely free of cost. So at your leisure, just explore the Embibe page. Also guys, you can download the Embibe app, which is freely available on Google Store and Apple Store. Now, for all the 8th standard kiddos, you can connect with us on the Telegram channel by scanning this QR code. When you scan this QR code and become a part of the Telegram channel of Embibe, what is the benefit? So number one is that you can talk to your favorite educators, all the educators that you're seeing on the Embibe Achieve CBSE Class 6 to 8 channel. You can talk to them, you can get your academic doubts solved over here. Apart from that, whatever sessions happen on YouTube, you get the PDFs of those academic sessions, right? So you can fetch the PDF from the Telegram channel. And number 3 is whatever is going to happen on the channel, you get live updates of it. So make sure that you join the channel by scanning this QR code. Now, talking about clearing your doubts and everything about Embibe. So once again, a very warm welcome to all the grade 8ers. Now, Embibe is a AI based, data oriented learning company. You cannot call Embibe completely an edtech. You cannot call Embibe completely a tech. So it is doing a lot of things, but the ultimate goal is to create a dent in the education universe, in the universe of education, in the universe of learning, because that is what is the ultimate aim of Embibe, to make learning interactive, to make learning literally like a child's play, so easy, so smooth and so immersive. So Embibe was found in 2012, right? This was the year when Embibe was founded in 2012, and with an aim to truly personalize and democratize education. We believe that no two students are the same. Obviously, when I say this line, so if I have two students in the class, one of them will be very quick in grasping the concepts, one of them will be very slow in grasping the concepts, one of them will be good with languages, so the other will be good with math, or there would be somebody who is not so good at academics but is very good at sports. So every student, every child is different. Rather than different, I would say they are very, very special in their own unique way. Then how can their learning methods be the same? So we build the most powerful education platform ever invented. Embibe leverages AI and data science to make education truly personalized for every child. And that is why, let me tell you, on the Embibe platform, we have a feature called the CYOT, that is create your own test. Now suppose you are learning about photosynthesis, and out of photosynthesis, you are only sure about, say, trapping of sunlight, only that particular part you are very sure of. You can give test on only that part. You can generate a test, you can select the level of questions, you can select the duration of the test, you can select the number of questions, and you can just take the test. Now this test also gives you a detailed analysis of your performance, which will help you to work on how fast or how slow you should be in your learning. And it will also give you tips and tricks to master the difficult concepts. Also, it will recommend you different videos through which you can make your learning even more exciting. So that is what Embibe is. What it does is it curates for you your kind of learning experience, and that is something that over it's been more than a decade that I've been a teacher. So this is something that really amazes me when it comes to learning online. On Embibe, you can access to world-class learning content that is mapped to your syllabus. You can discover rich and engaging video content for over 45,000 concepts that cover the entire syllabus for schools across CBSE, ICSE and state boards. Apart from schooling, you can prepare for different competitive exams from various fields including engineering, medical, banking, teaching, insurance, among many others. So it is not just limited to your school learning. It also gives you a unlimited access to preparation for competitive exams as well. And that is why, as I tell in the beginning of every session, that explore, just for once explore the Embibe page at your leisure, and you will see that how beautiful, how amazing and how vividly is it curated for your learning needs, right? So that is about Embibe. Now when we move ahead, let me tell you what all you learnt in grade 7. तो grade 7 में आपका मैथ का syllabus था. You had integers, fractions and decimals, data handling, simple equations, lines and angles, triangle and its properties, congruence, comparing quantities, rational numbers, practical geometry. You also learned perimeter and area, algebraic expressions, exponents and paths, symmetry and visualizing solid shapes. This was your syllabus for grade 7 mathematics, right? One of the most important subjects and one of the subjects that I'm very scared of. But now let us see what will be your syllabus for grade 8. So when I see your grade 8 math syllabus, you can see the number of chapters are less. If you see, in grade 7 we had 3 plus 2, 5, 5, 10 and 5, 15. In grade 8 you have got 6 plus 6, 12 and 4, 16. So it's almost the same. So here you have rational numbers, again similar to your grade 7, but obviously this time the level will be a bit higher. Linear equations in one variable, understanding quadrilaterals. Again you have practical geometry, data handling, square and square roots, a very beautiful chapter, square and square roots and cube roots. Comparing quantities, again like last year, algebraic expressions and identities, a plus b the whole square, blah blah blah. Visualizing solid shapes, mensuration, exponents and powers. Mensuration mein you learn about shapes, you learn about area, perimeter, you learn about cone and cube and all that stuff. Direction and inverse proportions, factorization, again a very interesting chapter. Introduction to graphs, so you can see that in your grade 8 you will get introduced to graph, how to plot a graph, what are the different types of graphs. You have got bar graph, pie chart, etc., line graph, and playing with numbers. So it's again going to be a very interesting journey. Why? Because here you will be introduced to a lot of concepts for the first time. Now few of these chapters like square and square roots, cube and cube roots, your identities, mensuration, right, and your graph, factorization, all of this is forming the base for your grade 9. So whenever Surabhi ma'am is teaching you these chapters, make sure that you pay a lot of attention, make sure that you ask doubts, make sure that you get these concepts completely clear, because these are going to form the base of your grade 9th and 10th mathematics. So make sure that you are very alert and vigilant when these particular chapters are being taught. ठीक है, वैसे तो देखिए सारे chapters ही बहुत ज़रूरी हैं, लेकिन these chapters are going to form the base of your grade 9th and 10th. Now you have linear equations in one variable. As you move to grade 9th, 10th, you will have linear equations in two variables, right? So make sure that ये सारे chapters आप अच्छे से clear करवा लें, ताकि आपके grade 9th and 10th में आपको बहुत ही smoothly maths में कोई भी problem ना आए. Now comes to my subject, that is science, especially bio. तो 7th में हमने सीखा nutrition in plants, animals, respiration, transportation, reproduction, forests. In physics, we learnt heat, motion and time, electric current and its effect, and light. And in chemistry, we learnt acids, bases and salts, physical and chemical changes, and the wastewater story. So this was your syllabus for grade 7, जो आपने अभी grade 7 में पढ़ लिया. लेकिन अब grade 8 में क्या change हो रहा है? So grade 8 में we have got almost say around 15 chapters. That is crop. तो हमारे bio में है सिर्फ 5 chapters. Crop production, microorganisms, conservation, reproduction and adolescence. These both chapters, they go hand in hand. ठीक है, they are two chapters but they go hand in hand. तो you can say इसी का extension है ये chapter. तो crop production and management, where we learn about what is crop, types of crops, agricultural practices. Animal husbandry पहले था, where we learnt about animal husbandry also like cattle, dairy, poultry, apiculture, pisciculture, लेकिन अब नहीं है. Microorganisms, friend and foe में you learn about what are microbes, what are the different types of microbes, how do they harm us, how do they help us. Again, a little extension of this is in your grade 9. Conservation of plants and animals, very interesting environment based chapter, where you learn about ecosystem, then you learn about sanctuary, national park, wildlife reserve, biosphere reserve, red data book, endangered species, extinct species, vulnerable species. बहुत ही अच्छा and interesting छोटा सा easy topic है. Reproduction in animals, this is the first time that you are learning this, because in grade 7 you have learned reproduction in plants. In grade 8 for the first time you are learning reproduction in animals, and इसी का extended version is in your grade 10, where you learn how do organisms reproduce, right? So इसका बहुत अच्छा extension आपको grade 10 में मिलेगा, how do organisms reproduce. Then when you talk about physics, so physics में you have got force and pressure, right, where you understand what is force, contact forces, non-contact forces, pressure, pressure कैसे कम area में pressure is equal to force upon area. Then you learn about friction. Friction में you learn about friction in solid, liquid, gases, static friction, sliding friction, rolling friction, all that you understand. Again, it's a very beautiful chapter. Sound. Sound में you learn about that sound cannot travel in vacuum, it travels fastest in solids, then less in liquids, and then slowest in air. Speed of sound, you learn about amplitude, wavelength, you learn about loudness, frequency. ये सारे जो साउंड के कुछ नया, ये बिल्कुल भी नया चैप्टर होगा आपके लिए सीखने में, और बहुत मज़ा भी आएगा आपको सीखने में. हाउ साउंड ट्रैवल्स इन वेव्स, इट विल बी वेरी ब्यूटीफुल. आई एम श्योर तुषार सर इज गोइंग टू रियली मेक यू एंजॉय दिस चैप्टर. Chemical effects of electric current में you get introduced to electrolysis. So chemical effects में that how when you pass electric current through an aqueous solution it splits. Like अगर आप H2O में से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट पास करेंगे, so it will split into H plus and O minus, and here you will also get introduced to names such as cathode, anode, cations, anions, electrolysis, electroplating. All of that you will learn in chemical effects of electric current. Some natural phenomena. Here you learn about lightning, how lightning is caused due to the difference in charge between the clouds and the land. You learn about thunderstorm, cyclone, you learn about earthquakes and also the safety measures during these natural phenomena. You'll also learn about static electricity over here. Coal and petroleum, again a very interesting chapter where you learn about fossil fuels. What is coal, what is petroleum, what are the different forms of coal, anthracite, bituminous, lignite, peat, right? पेट्रोलियम क्या होता है, जैसे पेट्रोल, डीजल, केरोसिन, तीनों को हम पेट्रोलियम से ही एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं. You learn about natural gas and how to refine petroleum to get petrol, diesel, natural gas, paraffin, all that you get from petroleum only. तो ये आप अच्छे से डिटेल में सीखेंगे. And combustion and flame में you learn about what is combustion, what is a flame, what are the three different types of combustion, spontaneous, rapid, explosion, what is a flame, what is inflammable, and then you will also learn about certain things that you can do when there is a fire breakout. ठीक है, so it's a very nice chapter. तो अगर आप देखेंगे तो chemistry के you have got only 2 chapters, coal and petroleum. Physics के you have got 5, force and pressure, friction, sound, chemical effects, some natural phenomena. And for biology, you have got 5, crop production, microorganisms, plants, animals, reproduction and adults. Okay? So this is your syllabus for grade 8 science, right? Now, what are the advantages of knowing the syllabus? So what is the benefit that you have got to know your syllabus beforehand? अभी तो आपका academic session start होगा, maybe from next week or next to next week, we will be starting your academic session at Embibe. But then what is the benefit of knowing the syllabus? If you are in state board, your final exams will happen now, and then in June you will start your 8th standard, and some schools have already started 8th standard. So what is the benefit of knowing the syllabus beforehand? You are well versed with what all you are going to study. उसका benefit या advantages क्या क्या है? तो सबसे पहला ये है that you can plan your exam preparation better. You will know that out when you look at the syllabus, आपको मोटा मोटी तो idea आ ही जाता है कि which chapters I am going to have a tough time with, which chapters are going to be very very easy, which chapters I should be careful about, which chapters are going to be something that I can just be able to finish in a day, कौन से chapters पे मुझे ज़्यादा focus करना है, ज़्यादा time देना है. All that you can identify in the beginning itself, so it will help you to prepare for your exam in a better manner. You can prepare an efficient study plan after going through the CBSE 8th syllabus. You can identify your strengths and weaknesses and focus your efforts accordingly. You can track your learning progress and ensure that you do not skip any topic. Class 8 syllabus also plays a crucial role by preparing for various competitive exams. You can also get to understand the marking scheme after going through the syllabus. Obviously when अभी आप 13 years के हो गए हो तो इतना तो आपको समझ में आ ही जाएगा when you look at the syllabus that which chapters will have more weightage, which chapters will have less weightage. Like if you go through the science syllabus, maths का तो मुझे idea नहीं है, लेकिन अगर आप साइंस के सिलेबस में देखोगे तो this chapter will have a lesser weightage, right? Then again this chapter will have a lesser weightage. So out of your 15 to 12, out of your 12 chapters, these 2 chapters are going to have a lesser weightage, right? And also depending on your school, you will get to know that how much you have to study for term 1, how much for term 2, and आपका जो final term 2 होगा उसमें you will have entire syllabus or half syllabus. ठीक है? Don't worry, at regular intervals at Embibe, we'll be covering your syllabus, we'll be doing revision, we'll be doing quizzes, we will be doing tests, we'll be doing one-shots, everything. आपका पूरा syllabus, whether it is science, maths, SST, we will be covering the entire syllabus. And also guys, let me tell you that we are also planning to start English grammar for grade 6, 7, 8. Yes guys, at Embibe, we are planning to start English grammar from the new academic year, that is 2023-24, for grade 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. And in this English grammar, we'll be covering all the topics, everything from noun to pronoun to tenses to, gerund, participle, question tags, everything we'll be covering. So let us know in the comment section if this excites you. Then again, coming back to biology syllabus in detail. So as I told you in the chapter crop production and management, जो आपके grade 8 का सबसे पहला chapter है. The first chapter is crop production and management. You'll understand what is a crop. You'll be understanding that how in India crops are divided based on their seasons. you'll be understanding the agricultural practices, which are 7 in number, and how storage is so very important for a farmer, because if storage goes wrong, the entire hard work of the farmer is gone in vain. So all this you'll understand in the first chapter. In the second chapter, again it is the number 2 chapter of your science textbook, microorganisms, friend and foe. You'll be understanding that what exactly is a microorganism, how do we observe them, what are the different types of microorganisms, how do they help us, how do they harm us, how do they not only harm humans but they also harm animals and plants, how do microorganisms help to make antibiotics, vaccines, how do they help in nitrogen fixation to the plants, how do they help us to clean the environment, and you'll be learning about the nitrogen cycle. ठीक है, so this you'll be learning in your first 2 chapters. Then आपके थोड़े बहुत physics chemistry के chapters होंगे, and then again आएगा conservation of plants and animals. Here you will understand about deforestation, forest wildlife. As I told you, biosphere reserve, endemic species, endangered species, extinct species, vulnerable species, that all you will be learning here. Then what is the difference between biosphere reserve, wildlife sanctuary, national park? ये भी आपको यहाँ पर सीखने को मिलेगा. Red data book क्या होती है? Why do birds migrate from one place to other? Recycling of paper and reforestation. Very interesting and amazing chapter जो एक्चुअली इन्वायरमेंट के काफ़ी सारे टॉपिक्स को कवर कर लेता है. दैट यूल बी लर्निंग हियर. देन सेल स्ट्रक्चर एंड फंक्शन तो अभी नहीं है, इट इज़ नॉट देयर एज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर सिलेबस, बिकॉज इन योर ग्रेड 9 यू हैव एन एंटायर चैप्टर कॉल्ड फंडामेंटल यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ. तो ये सेम आप फंडामेंटल यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ ग्रेड 9 में पढ़ोगे, तो सेल स्ट्रक्चर एंड फंक्शन अभी नहीं है. देन रीचिंग द एज ऑफ अडोलसेंस एंड रिप्रोडक्शन. अडोलसेंस एंड प्यूबर्टी में क्या डिफरेंस है? So if I tell you now, obviously हम चैप्टर के टाइम पे तो पढ़ेंगे ही कि adolescence is a phase of life and puberty is a part of your adolescent phase where changes happen in your body. Then what are these changes? These changes happen only on physical level or behavioral level or hormonal level or emotional level or intellectual level. All that you will be learning. What are secondary sexual characters and how hormones play a role in carrying out the changes in the body. Then you will be learning about reproductive phase of life in humans. How is the sex of a baby determined? Is actually the mother of the baby responsible for the sex of the child? Yes or no? Hormones other than sex hormones, role of hormones in completing the life history of insects and frogs. Here you will be understanding about metamorphosis, and you will also be understanding that what is the difference between metamorphosis and growth, and reproductive health. Again a very very important chapter according to your age at this time and also according to the chapter. Reproduction in animals में you'll be understanding modes of reproduction, that is asexual and sexual, sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction, जिसमें you'll be understanding how viviparous animals work, that is mammals, how oviparous animals work, that is egg laying animals, what is internal fertilization, what is external fertilization, what is IVF, right? All that you'll be learning in the reproduction in animals. Then how to prepare. यहाँ पे आता है सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग सा टॉपिक कि अब आप ग्रेड 8 में तो आ गए, ऑब्वियसली सिलेबस बढ़ गया, पढ़ाई बढ़ गई, कॉन्सेप्ट थोड़े डिफिकल्ट हो गए, सब कुछ तो हो गया, लेकिन अब प्रिपेयर कैसे करें? तो सबसे पहले यू हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर यूटिलाइजिंग योर डे वेरी वेरी इफेक्टिवली. यू शुडंट लेज अराउंड द डे, यू शुडंट टेक इट टू लाइटली, यू शुडंट टेक इट टू सीरियसली ऑल्सो, बट मेक श्योर दैट योर डे इज वेरी वेरी प्रोडक्टिव. सिंस द सिलेबस इज वास्ट, यूटिलाइज योर डे प्रोडक्टिवली. Keep the syllabus handy and complete all the topics before final exams. To complete syllabus, prepare a study timetable and allocate topics to be studied in your daily schedule. Choose video based learning, and for that you have the Embibe channel. So make sure that you're giving this video a big fat thumbs up, sharing this video with your friends and school WhatsApp groups, and subscribing to the channel because it's absolutely free of cost. तो यहाँ पर ये जो Embibe का Achieve CBSE Class 6 to 8 चैनल है, यहाँ पर आपको ग्रेड 6, 7, 8 का पूरा सिलेबस ऑफ SST, साइंस यानी कि फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री बायोलॉजी, मैथमेटिक्स एंड इंग्लिश ग्रामर, ये सब कुछ यहाँ पर करवाया जाएगा. सो मेक श्योर दैट यू सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल so that you do not miss any updates, and very soon we'll be starting with our academic year as well. To avoid distraction while studying the chapters, refer to the video lessons offered on various platforms for more easier and interesting learning. At Embibe, you will find the 3D videos for every chapter of CBSE Class 8. So make sure that you visit the Embibe page. After studying the chapters effectively, you can attempt chapter-wise practice questions and also mock tests. Here you can be always a step ahead in your learning journey. Take assistance from teachers. You can take help from teachers to find out easy ways of studying important dates, events and places related to history, geography and economics. You must clarify your doubts from time to time. Obviously, here we have the very efficient Ankana ma'am will be helping you to master your history and civics and geography. Practice time management. Time management is very important, so that you do not give more time to one question and you do not give less time to a very important question. So it's very important that you learn to balance your time between subjects, you learn to balance your time between school and home, you learn to balance your time as a student and as an individual, so you get to focus both on your academics as well as your physical health. Yes, you're getting time every day to spend with your friends, to develop socially, to play out, right? You're also getting some time to watch TV or little bit use your phone. So ये सब आपको बैलेंस करना है. देखिए दिन में घंटे 24 होते हैं, वो 24 ही रहेंगे. We have 24 hours in a day and they are going to remain 24 only. Now it is your efficiency on how you divide your time so that 24 hours are sufficient for you. You must also develop speed and accuracy in answering the questions, and you can also set a time duration of the exam and attempt sample question papers to practice time management. Now, prioritize the chapters with higher mark distribution. As we'll start our academic year, I'll also be telling you that which chapters will hold higher weightage in biology. So, and obviously other teachers will tell you of physics, chemistry, social, English and mathematics also. So, according to that, you have to divide your time. So, make sure that you're giving more time to the important chapters and जो आपको difficult जा रहे हैं उनको भी आपको ज़्यादा time देना है, so that you are well advanced prepared for your exams. And also, when you're so well prepared, you also get a different level of confidence to attempt your examination, and that will obviously help you to score better. Physics and chemistry papers are concept based, and questions from these fields will be either conceptual or numerical. Memorize all the relevant laws, formulae, equations and diagrams and practice problems related to the topic. For biology, it is important to focus to be neat and well labeled, to have neat and well labeled diagrams. Instead of rote learning the facts and concepts, draw flow diagrams on important topics and study the key points that explain them. Now obviously I am there with you, so I'll be helping you over here that how to draw flow charts, how to prepare notes. For every chapter I'll be giving you my own handwritten notes which you can download from Telegram, and that will really help you. तो हमारे पास 5 chapters है bio के. In 5 pages your entire bio syllabus will be over. तो 5 chapters के 5 notes हम बनाएंगे, and those last minute आपको exam के time पे you have to just study those 5 pages and you are done. That I'll help you with, don't worry. ठीक है? Details of the exam of class 8 students that can appear for. Now here are some competitive exams that you can start preparing for and that you can attempt in your grade 8. That is NTSE, National Talent Search Exam, which focuses on science, math, social science, mental ability, general knowledge, and you get a scholarship for the academic year. Then you have got national level science talent search exam that focuses on physics, math, bio, chemistry and other general awareness questions. So NLSTSE and NTSE are the 2 exams that you can focus on. Apart from that, we have got the Indian National Olympiad, that is INO. It is based on physics, chemistry, bio, astronomy and junior science. It is a 5-stage exam, and it is a written exam conducted by the NEC, National Standard Examination. Then you have got NIMO, that is National Interactive Math Olympiad. This will test your skills on mental ability and mathematical skills. It also aims to reduce the fear of mathematics among most of the students. I am also one of them, and had I known about this exam, I would have definitely taken the test when I was in 8th standard. But anyway, then apart from that, talking about the CBSE board examination. So there is a continuous and comprehensive evaluation through formative and summative assessments. Formative assessments are conducted by your schools, and it will be based on the co-curricular activities, quizzes, interviews, overall participation. Summative assessment is your term 1 and term 2 final exam, right? It is also conducted by the schools twice a year, and they are evaluated based on your performance in the exam. Now also there are some co-scholastic areas. Here you have to students are evaluated based on their attitude and behavior towards teachers, peers and their values and ethics. And as you all know that now though CBSE mein there is a value based question in every subject, whether it is English, Math, Science, SST or Hindi. In every subject there is a value based question which really tests your values. It really tests your behavioral and inter and intrapersonal skills, right? So your core scholastic areas are something that your teachers are going to assess based on your behavior. So make sure that you know अभी 7 तक जो भी मस्ती की, जो भी indiscipline किया, जो भी issues हुए, उन सभी को आप you know भूल जाइए. Just sleep over them, and when you enter your grade 8, make sure that you're a completely new person. Your behavior, your attitude towards others, towards yourself, your response, the way you interact, everything should be very, 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 very watchful. Okay? You have to keep watching your own self so that you do not make any mistakes and you do not stain your reputation in the school or in the household as well. Okay? Now, your VSA, SA1, SA2 and the final exam. So, total the number of questions will be 24, 11, 8 and 2, that is 80. Now, जब ये VSA is very short answers, 1 mark के लिए there will be 24 questions, which means 24 marks. Short answer question of 2 marks will be 11, so 22 marks. Short answer questions of second type, a little longer, will be of 3 marks, 8 questions, that is 24, and theory based question, that is the long one. So, and high order thinking skills, there will be 2 questions of 5 marks, which will be 10 marks. Your total exam paper is going to be of 80 marks. That is your term 1, term 2 paper. How to make a timetable? So to make a timetable, you need to find your learning style, balance your free time. Obviously, it's very important that you give time to yourself, you give time to rejuvenate, to play, to you know spend time with your friends. Check out your progress, schedule time for breaks and stick to your schedule. So, you know, अब grade 8 में जा रहे हो, now it is time for you to be very, very focused, be very, very vigilant, be very, very careful about your steps, be very careful about what you do, and you, you know, because now it is the time when you're shaping your personality. So, you know, just take good care of your health, of yourself, of your mental health, physical health, social health, and your academic health as well. And try to be more responsible towards whatever you do. And here I'm giving you a sample timetable, which if you want, you can follow, or else you can make your own timetable as well. It says that if you wake up at 5 in the morning, 5 to 5:20, just, you know, freshen up, use the washroom and all. 5:20 minutes every day you must exercise. Now this exercise can include stretches, running, swimming, cycling, jogging or Surya Namaskars. Anything which will give your body a boost, which will give your body the required work, the required mechanical execution to last throughout the day. 5:40 to 6 is revise whatever you have studied last night. Now it can be anything. It can be math, physics, you know, math, science, SST, Hindi, English, whatever. Whatever you have studied yesterday, just do a quick revision in 20 minutes, and then 6 to 6:15 just take a bath. 6:30 to 7 have your breakfast, and then you can go to school. Hi Kushagra, very good evening. Definitely I remember you. How are you, dear? Then you come back by 3:30. So from 3:30 to 4:30, just relax. You know, now just now you have come back from school, no need to do your homework, no need to go attend any classes. Just relax, chill, change your clothes, take a shower if you want, wash your hands and legs, have your meals, and just lie down, listen to some good music. Don't be on the phone. Just close your eyes and relax. You can take a nap, or you can just listen to some music. You can just talk to your parents or whoever is there at home. You can just talk to your friends. Just relax as much as you can. 4:30 to 6 for 1.5 hours, you can attend your tuitions or the Embibe classes or whatever you want to. 6 to 7, go out to play. Now, once the clock strikes 6, you have to forget everything and just run out. You can just go out, run, jog, play with your friends, do some physical activity. By you know devoting time to play, it doesn't mean that you play video games, doesn't mean that you play on your phone. It means physical activity. You have to physically engage yourself, that you play something outside. Okay? Yes, Kushagra. I'm also equally glad to have you back, right? Then after you come back from your play, wash your face, wash your hands and feet, and from 7:15 to 9, study main subjects like math, science and social science. From 9 to 9:30, have your dinner. 9:30 to 10:30, again revise, and you can now from 9:30 to 10:30 you can do your homework, right? You can do your homework, whatever is assigned to you. 10:30 to 11, just quickly go through whatever you have studied and go to bed. So last you should sleep at 11 and you're waking up at 5, which means 6 hours of sleep you're getting. If you are very well versed with 9:30 to 10:30 ka study, you can even sleep at 10:30. So 10:30 if you sleep, you're waking up at 5, you're getting a nice, you know, 6.5 hours of sleep, which is more than enough. And again आपको afternoon में भी 1 hour मिल रहा है. So you're getting 7.5 hours of rest, which is more than enough. Follow this timetable. I'm telling you, it is going to do wonders for you, right? Also make sure that you do a little bit of reading, right? So that you get a little vigilant about what is happening around you, how the world is functioning and all that. Okay? So kids, parents, whoever watched this session, I hope it was fruitful. I hope you guys got a little insight of what to expect from grade 8, on how to approach grade 8, and just I hope it gave you a boost of confidence that it's going to be very, 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 very amazing and exciting. On that note, guys, I would like to end. Make sure that you connect with us on Telegram by scanning the QR code. And also, guys, make sure that you visit the Embibe page at your leisure. Remember, on the Telegram channel, you get a chance to interact with your teachers. You get a chance to download the PDFs of the academic sessions that are happening on the Embibe Achieve CBSE Class 6 to 8 YouTube channel. And also on the Telegram, you get updates of whatever is going to happen on the channel, right? And if you have really enjoyed this session, if this has given you a little bit of insight, make sure that you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Share it with your friends and your parents and uncles, aunts, whomever you know, or whoever who is in grade 8 or who is going to go in grade 8. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe to the channel because it's absolutely free. Do let me know in the comment section if you're facing any difficulty. And you can follow me on Instagram at biology with Pritesh. That is my Insta handle. You can follow me over there and you can talk to me about anything that you want to. On that note, guys, this is Pritesh, your host, your dose, and a proud educator from Embibe. Signing off for now. Take care of yourself. See you soon. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed, and do not forget to keep imbibing. We believe in you.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.